Hello and welcome in today. Today you're joined by me, Daniel, and I am repainting this Iron Man pug. So this is a piece from what's said to be 3 years ago. Apparently, I didn't know it was that long ago. But yeah, it's quite a while ago. Apparently, I looked on my art session and it said 3 years ago I uploaded it. So I was like, oh really? um, so it's definitely been a long time since I painted this piece, which is interesting. And from there, obviously, yes, I've leveled up my skill from this piece here. And yeah, I've decided to, repaint this because I think it's one of those pieces kind of in on online that isn't the most strongest. Obviously, it's older piece. It's got some flaws, and I wanted to revamp it up because it's one of these pieces that I really would like to flesh it out a little bit more and make it, try kind of take out all those flaws. And going into this, I just thought I'll do kind of a few tweaks here and there and just make it, his armor look nice and shiny and um, you know, kind of fix up the face a little bit and do a few things here and there, and it probably take a little while to do. And it just drove on, It did take a while for me to actually, repaint this and actually render it to a point where I was quite happy with it. And even now, looking at it, I still feel like there are bits and pieces that I could work on further, or I could, try and get better. Obviously, at the moment, I do have to move on. Um, at the moment, yeah, I'm happy with, where I'm at with the piece, what you'll see at the end, where I'm at with the piece. I'm quite happy with it. Um, you know, but a feeling that I could in the, near future, again, couple of months or something like that, just do a few little tweaks again. I think at the moment I'm just over it. I've spent so long painting it and creating it that, yeah, just taking a little break and then coming back to it. I feel that's a good process. I remember back in the day that was kind of the process in a way. It was not, and naturally, like we would be working on so many other things at one of the courses I was doing. But some of the drawings, you spend so long on them, and then yeah, you do other projects, and you come back and finish this big drawing because one of your big projects or something that needs to be handed in that week. Um, but it's kind of good to have a little bit of a break and come back. When you spent so long on a piece, I feel like just charging in and trying to continue and continue and try to get it better and better. Um, it's kind of good, but then it can seem a lot. Um, Especially, there's quite a bit of elements here, with his armor, his pose, his face, being a pug, trying to get the pug face right, trying to get the armor right, trying to get the background looking right. There's at least three elements here, at least, and then, the rendering and color and, there's more than that, but, there's a lot going on. That you can get right or you can get wrong, and you're processing that, and trying to fix things up and trying to get things right, and um, yeah, just working on it for so long can get a bit tiresome for the same piece. So sometimes it's good to have multiple pieces so you can, you know, um, drop it. Even for me, I do 90-minute art challenges during the week. So that means I have to drop doing this for a night or something like that, and then continue doing it the next night or something like that, and we'd do the 90-minute art challenge. And yeah, sometimes it's not as like that because I might be able to do a 90-minute art challenge and come back to this still that night. Sometimes it's the whole night, so I'm doing the 90-minute art challenge, and then the next night I'm continuing this again. What I'm actually painting. That's always good because it gives me a little bit of a break. I haven't had a little bit of a break from this in a little while. Ever since probably 2 weeks ago, I've just been going flat out with this piece pretty much. And just doing some doodles and drawings and things. But not really doing much else other than this, so it's been with that a little bit challenging. But yeah, I'm definitely where I'm at with this piece. I feel like I definitely made it look way better than it was sitting. So I'm that's what I set out to achieve. So I've achieved what I set out to. Create this piece and make it, the next level of that piece. And that is what I set out to do, and that's what I've done. Or, I feel I have done, basically. So, yay, achieved that. But, I still feel like there's probably maybe a couple of days of little tweaks that I could do, or I just need to come back when I figured out how to do or how to fix up the background or something like that, which could be that I do a few 90-minute art challenges about that kind of topic where I deal with background and sand dunes and that kind of thing. Possibly, and then come back to this piece and be like, okay, I know how to fix it, and sometimes it's like that. You have to, just go out and try and work out how to fix this problem you're having with the piece, and then come back to it. Unfortunately, running this YouTube channel and having kind of this deadline, it's not completely strict, but if I don't kind of push it out, it could mean that I just do more 90-minute art challenges, but I kind of want to head towards a goal, a direction that I have, which is to improve my portfolio pieces. At the moment is to improve those portfolio pieces, and I really want to dig into drawing another piece and creating another piece, to see where my skills are at the moment. I just want to do that too, so I really just needed to put this to one side. I think I started this before Christmas some point, and now I've only just finished it, so it's been quite a few weeks of just painting this pug here. Obviously, yes, I've had other 90-minute art challenges and things like that on top of it. But yeah, I look forward to the next thing. I'm not too sure at the moment. All I know is I've got another 90-minute art challenge coming up of the creature evolution lines that I've been doing. So I got a bit of that, and then from there I should have a next kind of direction. At the moment it's challenging. I'm going kind of from piece to piece again. I've had the last kind of few years dealing with creating this hedgehog book and painting those pages and editing those pages and repainting them, and getting better at painting those pages. So it's been, I've had that as a big project, so I've just needed to kind of have that at the moment. Where I do at the moment have that little bit of a breather room, to just think about, what the next project is and what, done a few characters and creature designs for the next, per se, big project I'm working on, which is that dinosaur book that I'm looking at creating as well. And that's been a long works, but yeah, I've had fun creating this pug. That's all I'm going to say for now. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've seen my process. As you can see here, it's quite vibrant than what I had just previously before. I did a few edits that I didn't record and things like that. So this is kind of the final piece and where I'm at. Yeah, keep creating, keep drawing, and see you in the next video.